Hi, and welcome back to the Rest of Rejectors YouTube channel. For this week, we're going to get back on this brush hog 4400. We're going to see if we can get this thing started and running. She's set for about 4 years. First we're going to do is get this old fuel out of it. This stuff's been sitting. It smells like straight up varnish. Got my little hand pump here, little transfer pump. Got it rigged a wire to it to keep it straight down in the tank. We're gonna get her draining here. I don't know if you can tell the color coming through the hose, but it looks pretty brown. This stuff was rank. I don't know if you could even lit it with a lighter. We're gonna get this drained out. Get rid of all this old fuel. Get a fresh start. There we go. Got the fuel out. Get the gas cap back on here. Got chickens visiting. I'm gonna check, see if we got any crank, see if she'll crank over here. And she does. So we're a step in the right direction there. So next, we're going to take the spark plug out and check it for fire. It helps if you got the right socket for your spark plug. Get the right socket, I'll be right back. Okay, back with the right spark plug socket. And we're going to get this plug out of here. This thing is long-winded. Just the very beginning of this is going to be voiced over. I did get my microphone working here just in a little bit, so bear with me. Got the plug out here. She's a little sooty from sitting, being ran bad fuel in it probably. We're gonna put it on here. We're gonna put it on here, sorry. And we're gonna check for fire. And we got spark. So I'm gonna stick it back in the machine. And see if we can get this thing to fire off. Got her tightened up. Plug wire back on. Okay. I'm gonna try shooting a little.
Okay, I'm going to try a little brake clean in it here.
Just want to take a second here to say that if you haven't seen our other video on this machine, I give a little history on it, so go back and give that a watch.
Come on. You act like you're used to it. Okay, there's our carb. Right there. I'm gonna grab my brake clean. I'll try getting just a little bit of fuel in this. Drop down the carburetor. Let's try that. And we're getting a little bit down in there in the carburetor. Okay. Yeah, let's try that. Oh. Okay. She started and ran. Now, I noticed when I was cleaning, I was looking the other day, the fuel lines are shot. That's why I didn't put no gas in yet. So, now that I know it will run, I'm going to replace fuel lines. Okay, let's start here. See if I can get this line off. Got the pickup pulled out. Yeah, this line was shot. Get off of there. They used decent line back in the day on it. Give them that. There it goes. Okay, now I have to push that back in. Throw that one to put my new line on. Here's where I get my clamp off. Salvage it. Okay, now I gotta fish that line out. I'm gonna try fishing this line out. Got the fuel filter here. Let's see if I can get this out. And come on. There we go. There's that line. Now let me take the filter off of here. And so let me go and take this cover off. Take this cover off and get to the carburetor. I'm going to replace it all the way to the carburetor. Because I know it's all dry rotted and nasty. Never worked on one of these engines before. This is a Honda 24 horse twin cylinder. I mean, I figured it would start and run. It's a Honda. They're pretty reliable engines. They got a history of being reliable. Okay, so there. Now, see what I got here for fuel line. Ooh, a little bit of dirt in there. Okay, it's got a little vacuum fuel pump, it looks like, but its line looks decent. I think I can get by with that for now. That looks pretty decent. This other line looks okay. That'll be a pain to change. How does this line look? Let me get by with that line. I'm going to replace them all if it looks okay. Let me try to salvage it right now. Just till we know how good this machine's going to be. Okay, yeah. That line. Hard as a rock. And you can see that on camera. The splits in it here. Right there. And it was junk up there at the top. So, right there. Big old split. So let me get that clamp off. I'll retain it. And then I got a new fuel filter. Okay, got my new Napa Gold fuel filter. And put that in. Let's see. Always make sure to look at your flow. Make sure you get your flow line in the right direction, or else you'll have some issues. You won't start. And let me go ahead and put it back through that little grommet while I'm doing it. Get the fuel line back in there. Get the hose clamp up in there. There we go. Push that on. There we go.
Dan sent us a video of our new little babies that hatched up there. Oh my gosh. All of them are pipping. Even the one they put a Band-Aid on. Did I tell you about that?
No.
They cracked one of them putting it in the incubator.
Yeah?
So they put a Band-Aid on it.
Yeah, from the get-go?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that son of a gun is hatching.
Okay, well. Good deal.
No, they look so cute.
Hopefully they have good luck with them. We gave some fertilized eggs to one of our daughter and son-in-law's friends. And it sounds like they're having good luck. Let me snake this through here, where it originally was. Find my clamp. Lid on. Yeah, it's a tight squeeze. Okay. And we'll fish that on. Put this onto our fuel filter. Slide our clamp back. Okay. Clamp repositioned here. Ooh, I may have to get some different clamps yet for this. The fuel line must be just a hair bigger outside diameter than what the original was. But that's easy enough to replace. Okay. That's wrapped up there. Now we'll pull some slack out of here. Kind of route this similar to what it was originally. Went up under there. Okay, I'm going to go grab something to cut that with. Okay, I'll cut this line. Let me look at that, double check, make sure my routing's good. Let me do just a hair slack here. Okay. Cut her off just a hair long. Can always cut again. Hard to put it back on. It ain't like hair, it won't grow back. Let's get the clamp back on here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to buy some a little bit bigger clamps. I think my fuel line, the inside diameter is the same, but the outside is just a touch bigger than what the original line was. A little thicker walled line, which is fine. Get my clamp to work there. Clamp wouldn't work back where I wanted it. There we go. Let me look. Pickup screen looks good, clean. Okay, a little dirt right there, work that way. Get my clamp back up there. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a different clamp just for that because it won't go back up on there. But it's going on there good enough just to give us a tester on here. Okay. While I got my seat up, I've got some new fresh gas here. I'm gonna throw some fresh gas at it. We missed under here when we cleaned the other day on it. But we'll get the pressure washer back out sometime. Should get another cleaning. Yeah, my wife bought some marine vinyl. I'm going to try recovering these seats. I've got some plywood down the shed. We're going to try, and she bought foam. We're going to try making custom. We'll show you the seats here in a little bit, but we're going to try making some custom seats for it. Try to put enough in here. If there's some of that old gas in there yet, it dilutes it down pretty good. And if need be, I can always pump this back out if I had to. Which I hope I don't have to. Boy, these new gas cans. They suck. No ventilation to them to help them draw. I'm going to say this thing's probably got about a 7 to 10 gallon tank on it. Don't know if the gauge works or not. I could try that real quick. Oh, no. No, probably not. It just barely moved off the E. So either the tank's bigger than what I thought, or it don't work. One or the other. There's our sending unit right there. Wiggle things around a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough gas. Oh yeah, I can see some down in there. That ought to be enough for what we're doing right now. Okay. I'm going to close this back up. I'm going to go around. Put my air filter back in. There's an inner, outer air filter to this thing. Let's see, there's one clip, there's the other. Grab. No. we go. Okay. Okay, so we got one tire that won't stay aired up. So, inflate it. It's coming around. It's starting to move. Oh,
Our ladies enjoying all the evening buds out here. Not much concerned with what we've got happening. Enjoying the fresh start on the garden.
About 4.5 pounds in her. Let her get aired up here. Well, that's airing up. I'm going to put our intake back together here. I don't know how good you can hear me over that inflator. I wasn't really prepared for this to go this good, to tell you the truth. And I did check the oil a while ago. It's full of oil. I'll probably run it here just a little bit, and then it'll probably get an oil change. Because if it runs and dries, it deserves it. This little this little cover back on. Ah! I have to take the other one back off. I just realized. This is get these fat fingers of mine in there. There we go. Pick all this up. And check on our tire. It ought to be about the plate. Pack number. I don't know. I'm gonna go check it real quick.
you like what you see here, give us a like, a subscribe, and hit the get notified button. And if anybody knows where you can find any parts for one of these machines, give me a comment. A lot of them are pretty unobtainable, but I'm sure they got to cross over to something. So, if you got any lead on anything, give me a comment. Okay, so it's been a couple weeks since I filmed the video of this thing running, and I was going back editing and realized I'd lost my volume there whenever I went to take it for a drive here. So, just to show you that it does run, here we go. She does drive. So there you have it. She starts, runs, drives, and we got some more work to do on it. We'll see that. Catch us next time right here on Restoration Acres. Thank you for watching. Bye.